was such a special day. I really love you, and I really enjoyed marrying you, you know? I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be reacting to a video from I Wonder TV, and apparently this woman marries a zombie doll. I don't know about anything about this, and I'm just... why? Just why? But I'm going to put my judgment aside for a few minutes and try to figure out what the hell's going on and why it's going on. So let's learn about Felicity with me.
Felicity Cadillac Rossi, and I'm married to my love, Kelly the zombie doll.
What a happy couple. Yeah, what a happy couple. Wonder how old Kelly is. Kelly isn't very tall.
When I was 10, I found Kelly on a creepycollection.com site, and I had to have her, and my dad said if I get good grades in school, he'll let me have her. And by the time I was 13, Kelly was mine.
Yeah, it took her 3 years to get good grades? Come on. Come on, if you really love her, you would have worked for it.
I chose a zombie doll because I love zombies. Her look may bother people, but she doesn't bother me.
What a side profile. I mean, I know I'm not much to look at, but I ain't that. That's something else.
Just because she's a zombie doll doesn't mean she's evil. This is just how I chose her. I like and love zombies. I
know
think they're
she's
cool.
probably explaining it, but like, how can you actually look at that thing and be like, hey, I love you? Like, that is just, that's crazy. Do you think they get intimate? Bro, I hope it doesn't get into that.
Cool. That doesn't mean that I'm attracted to dead people. It just means I love dolls, and I just happen to like the horror dolls. I like to go shopping with Kelly and buy outfits.
That's
for
probably
her
the most normal thing I've ever seen at a Walmart.
because it's fun and it actually helps me with my depression.
Of course she's depressed. Of course she is. There it is. It's always there.
Wondered how she'd look in a hat. Probably not too good. I have a lot of different clothes for her, and like, it's just fun to just take care of her. It's nice. These are the type of clothes that I like to get Kelly for dressy, and shirts like this.
I cannot imagine Kelly wearing that. Bro, Kelly looks like she's dressed up to go to a wedding right now.
Because, I don't know, she likes stuff like that. Like, tomboy, she's a tomboy. When I'm talking about Kelly, I'm speaking from my heart. Some people think it's a big joke, and it's not to me. You know, she's who I love. And we even have matching necklaces, rings.
I wonder if Kelly bought those matching necklaces and rings.
And tattoos.
I like that hers is actually tattooed on, but that is literally just the $2 Sharpie you could buy from Walmart on Kelly's arm. It's sweet though, it's sweet.
I like to go out to eat with Kelly, especially at the Chinese restaurant, because I like shrimp and she likes broccoli.
Does she?
Kelly, do you want to taste my broccoli? It's good? Yeah.
Is it good? Is it good though? I mean, I heard that restaurant doesn't put enough salt on their broccoli, man. You can't have unsalted broccoli.
I like it too. She likes the sauce. It's always nice taking Kelly out for a bite to eat, but sometimes I get a little nervous because of what people might say. When I think of Kelly, I think of her as a person, and some people don't think of her that way, so they don't treat her that way. And I'm tired of people bullying us and saying bad things and mean things. And, you know, everybody says don't bully until it's something that they don't like or they don't understand. And people fear what they don't understand.
I'm gonna say this right now. No one's bullying Kelly. Kelly has the option to get up and leave anytime she likes. People are making fun of you, Felicity, because you married a zombie doll that is the size of a child, and you go out in public and try to feed it broccoli. Kelly is an inanimate object. Kelly cannot eat broccoli. You know that. I understand that you may have a weird obsession with this doll, and you think you love it. And maybe you do love it. But you cannot come at other people for not understanding when you just put yourself out there to get blasted, right? If you put yourself out there, like right now, if I got a bunch of hate comments like that I'm being rude or not understanding or if I'm fucking ugly, I wouldn't be mad. I would just see that and move along. Because I put this out there for people to watch and to enjoy. I'm expecting backlash. Hopefully praise, but backlash is part of that. You cannot have, trying to think, attention without negative attention, usually, right? So I just don't understand why she thinks should be different for her. I understand that she's different. She has a different thing, but she can't just go and ask everybody to be like, "Hey, I need you to treat me normally while I go make out with my zombie doll." Like that's just not normal, right? I don't know.
Bad person with my love for Kelly, and I'm not a pedophile, and I'm not an evil person, and I'm not possessed. And
well, I guess she's aware of how that child, or that doll looks like a child. Yeah.
Possessed, and I'm not going to stop loving who I love, or to society what I love, because of an opinion. I'll always be married to Kelly, and I don't think there'll ever be a day. It could change, but I don't think it will.
She's not certain. Kelly might say something that just really pisses Felicity off. They might get a divorce. You cannot tell me Kelly signed that document. If she files for divorce, Kelly did not sign that document. Felicity's going to have to take Kelly to court to get that divorce signed. Oh, here's the wedding.
I wanted to do a full-blown wedding because I wanted to show my love to her in that kind of way, like, hey, Kelly, you know, I love you. I just wanted to have a little.
Why is there a clown? Why do you have so many? Okay, it's fine if you have the dolls. Why do you have a fucking clown? I don't like the clowns. All right, I've never been big on them. I really don't like that one, especially in the setting. Like, oh. Is that the one table in the venue? We got the lawn over here. We got the lawn chair and it looks like the telephone where they wrap these telephone cables around these things. And when you have an empty roll, there's just I have one of these at my parents' house. They just put a nice velvet cloth over it. You know what? Maybe I came in too hard. This seems to be like a very lovely wedding.
Around our birthday, so it was like a little birthday party, but it was a really beautiful day. I had a really beautiful dress. I felt like a real
She just made
woman.
out with that fucking thing.
And then Kelly was dressed really nicely, and it felt really, really nice. And it's a day I'll never forget.
Ooh.
I like doing this because, like, sticking her hair in my ear because it makes me feel relaxed. I used to do it to my dad's big bushy beard when I was a kid.
Big bushy beard? What? He's got a goatee, my man. But maybe that's just like a current picture or something. But that's not a big bushy beard.
Dad recently
God,
passed away, and he meant and means a lot to me.
God damn it! I gotta watch more than 5 seconds before making a joke. That's terrible. Oh, sorry.
You know,
that is terrible that your father died. Just say that first. There's an order of operations you gotta follow.
even though he didn't really understand me like all the way, you know, he still accepted me, and he tried so hard to be a good dad, and you know, I just miss him. Childhood was okay, but then as I got to be teenager, 15 and up, it got really difficult because I found my birth family. I wanted to have a relationship with my birth father because he was a lot younger, and I knew my father, Charles, who adopted me, wasn't gonna last that long. He was old. He was older. He was getting sicker. And when I tried to be with my birth father, you know, he ended up hanging himself, and I saw him brain dead on life support and everything else like that.
What the fuck? Dude, she has a wild story. No wonder she finds comfort in the doll. What the fuck? That's the only thing. It's the only thing that's not gonna leave her. What the fuck?
With my birth mom, and she was talking to me, and she said, when I get out of prison, just because I get out of prison doesn't mean that I drop me and your father just gonna drop everything just because you're around, and I don't, and that just hurt my feeling. And then it just seems like family can really be tough, you know. Kelly was there with me through all of it, and that's why our bond got stronger. And I just think that as time went on, I just started like treating the dolls more like people.
Ooh. I can actually see exactly how this happened. Because that is just a terrible home life. And no one should have to go through that. Just getting told by your actual birth mother after your birth father hung himself, and getting told by your birth mother that she's not going to drop what she's doing to come be with Kelly, her daughter. That is just, I mean, I can just see how she just felt comfort in that doll. That's crazy. Now, making out with it is a totally other thing. Just want to put that out there.
These are my other partners, and no, they're not children. She's 38, he's 37, and she's 39. Zoe
How old's Kelly? She said she's not a pedophile. Prove it.
Has a British accent. She's from, as what I feel, she's from London, England, and she is very intelligent, very witty. He's all happy and fun. He kind of reminds me of Ted the bear. And then like Courtney's like badass, like speak your mind, be cool. And yes, I am romantic with all of them, but mainly it's usually Kelly. I go through little phases like a Courtney.
Did she just say that she was romantically involved with all of them?
Ass like speak your mind, be cool. And yes, I am romantic with all of them.
She is romantic with all of them. She didn't say intimate. So she gives them all smooches. Please tell me that's all she does. Please.
Mainly it's usually Kelly. I go through little phases like a Courtney, or Tommy, Zoe. Sometimes it feels like I'm actually really falling in love all over again, but I know I always keep going back to Kelly. And it's like, I just love Kelly. She's short, but who cares?
Kelly's her main squeeze. All these other ones those are side pieces. Tell you what.
People out there who have dysfunctions where they look like children, but they're really not. You know what I mean? I've seen it, and everybody just keeps calling me a pedophile, and I'm not. I would never do something like that.
Why are people calling you a pedophile? Why are you making them think you are? Clear the air. So, everyone thinks she's a a P word. I don't know if I guess I'm new to YouTube. I don't know if I'm supposed to even say that or not. But I think the best way of not being accused of being a P word is by not doing things that make you look like a P word. I mean, I don't really think she does too much. But I mean, that was like one of the first things I said. It's alarming that this doll is 4 foot tall and has bangs. I mean, that's kind of what you'd see a 12-year-old, maybe younger than that, like 10, 8, 9-year-old girl. That's what you would see them like, right? That is kind of weird, but she wants you to know that she is not a P word. Don't get that mistaken.
Whether my past was good or bad or whatever mixed together, even my life went totally perfect, and I'd still be with Kelly because I noticed that I just draw to inanimate objects like dolls and stuff like that. It's object and sexuality, but I don't really like to consider it that way because my dolls don't look like objects, they look like people, but then again, I'm not attracted to people, so...
Your dolls don't look like objects, they look like children. Dead children. Alright guys, with that being said, don't be like her. Alright guys, with that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. I think it's very interesting that she is aware of how she is and that it is weird, right? But at the same time, she just doesn't care. Which is like, if she's not hurting anybody, who cares? My only problem with it is kind of like I just said, she seems to be like sexualizing dolls that look like zombie children. That's kind of my problem with it. But I mean, she's assuring me that she's not a P word, so I'm gonna take her word for it. And yeah, if you guys want more of this, let me know. I found another video. This was from 5 years ago. There's another video that was put out a year ago. It's like an update or something. I don't know. If you want to see more about this, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.